what is going on is just a case of wickedness. It's a case of wickedness. If you want to stop illegal mining, we can stop it today. We need the political will to stop it. I don't want to repeat what's been said already, but we know that in the run-up to the elections, when there was a lot of concern about what was going on, promises were made, and these promises have not been kept. And even a low-hanging fruit like LI 2462, which could have been revoked, we were led to believe it was being revoked, and in fact, some of the media were deceived, and what's going on is an amendment, which does not help us. Now, the government has done what is important to them, which is the e-levy and the betting tax. But we face an existential threat. We are being killed. We are being poisoned. And let me say this, even when the water is clear, it doesn't mean it's safe, because mercury and cyanide are colorless. So we need to sort of sit up. The house is burning. We need to declare a targeted state of emergency and go to the forest reserves, water bodies, remove the environmental terrorists. When you have terrorists, what do? You act accordingly. We need to obviously revoke LI 2462 and EI 144 with declassified parts of Achimota Forest. And I would say that we need to pause small-scale mining, more because we don't have the ability to monitor. And so if you keep on issuing licenses, the fact that I have a license, let's say I have a driving license, does that mean that I'm driving according to the highway code just because I have a driving license? Of course not. I have a driving license. I know I should obey the highway code. So it's not just a question of issuing license, it's a question of monitoring to ensure that the proper thing is being done. And we're unwilling or unable to do that, being allergic to enforcement. Not just when it comes to mining, building regulations, building on Ramsar sites, everything we're unable to monitor. So let's pause. And then, as has already been said, everybody who was named in Professor Frimpong Boateng's report should by now have been arrested, prosecuted. And those who are found guilty, we should have the polluter pays policy, which means that their assets should be sold and used towards the cost of reclamation, because that's a lot of money that is going to be spent. And let me say this, we talk about, oh, you can't stop illegal mining because of livelihoods. Do we know that about 2.5 million peasant farmers are at risk of losing their livelihood as a consequence of illegal mining? So let's think of other people and not only those engaged in what shall I say, criminal activity.